A few weeks ago, I had did a video talking about the Oscar nominations and what my predictions were going to be as far as Black Panther was concerned. Black Panther was nominated for 8 Academy Awards, in which it won 3 out of the 8. Two of them I knew it was going to get. The third one I really was surprised by, but still congratulations nonetheless. The two that I knew it was going to win was Best Costume Design and Best Original. Now, the other award that it won for was Best Production Design. Let me see if I can find the actual title for it. It was Best Production Design. And two of the winners were black women. Shout out to Ruth E. Carter. She won for Best Costume Design. And I knew back when I watched the movie, I said this movie has to be nominated for costume design because the outfits in this film are simply breathtaking. Like, it made me feel like I was actually in the motherland. It actually made me feel like I was in an actual place called Wakanda, and these were the items and the pieces that they wore. Even though we know Wakanda is a fictional place in Africa. Also, shout out to the young lady. Let me see if I can find her name. I forget. Hold on. Let me pause this right quick so I can find out what her name is. Okay, I found her name. The young lady's name, her name is Hannah Beachler, and not only did she win in the production design, but she made history tonight by becoming the first ever black person, whether man or woman, to win in that particular category, which is a pretty huge deal. And the fact that she won for a big studio film like this is something that is, I guess you can say, as cliche as it's going to sound, something to marvel at. This will definitely look good on her resume. Now, the other award that I knew it was going to win, which was Best Original Score, went to a man by the name of Ludwig Göransson. He killed that music. Like, the music that was playing in the background, the African sounds and the singing in the background and all of that. He was responsible for doing all of that. Those were the three awards right there that it won. Like I said, two of them I knew it was going to win. The third one caught me by surprise. Now, the reason why I'm making this video yet again is because I knew what I saw in some of these comment sections was going to happen. I said if I could get $1 for every time one of these palm-colored Neander nerds wrote overrated and Black Panther in the same sentence, I would probably be a millionaire a few times over. They have been saying that this movie has been overrated so many times for the last few months. But some of the same ones that were hyped for it when they were promoting it about 2 years ago. Like, from the time they dropped the first teaser, and then all of a sudden it became overrated. And I'm going to echo something I said in the last video. The only reason they're saying that the movie was overrated is because it started getting nominated for these big awards. And they were upset at that. Because not only did that young lady make history tonight, but Black Panther as a film made history tonight. By it winning even one Oscar, Black Panther has now become the first MCU movie out of the 10 plus years that they've been making films under this umbrella to win an Oscar. That means it beat out Avengers, it beat out Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, the Guardians of the Galaxy, all those films that has come out. And this is the one that won an Oscar for the Marvel Cinematic Universe or Marvel Studios, and it won 3 of them. So by Black Panther winning this award, that actually looks good for Ryan Coogler, because then that means they're probably going to throw more money at him for the sequel. So you already know that the second Black Panther film that's going to come out, and I think they're slating for around a 2021 release, I think, for right now, or maybe a late 2020 release. That movie is going to have a bigger budget behind it, because I'm not even gonna lie, some of the CGI towards the end was kind of choppy a little bit. It could have been a little bit more fixed, but I think they're gonna throw more money at him this time, not only because the movie was so successful box office wise, and record breaking wise, but now that it's an Academy Award winning film, they're going to throw more money at him. So look for the next Black Panther movie to be way better than the second one, definitely, for sure. But back to these trolls. I was reading the comments on the Instagram page for Marvel Studios or Marvel Entertainment, whatever you want to call it, because they posted up Black Panther winning, and some of these people was leaving the most ridiculous comments. They was like, well, Avengers should have won over Black Panther. Well, Avengers was nominated in the visual effects. Y'all were glad it didn't get there. I'm actually glad it wasn't put there either, but it didn't win. Oh, they should have put Venom in there. Venom, excuse me? You would have put Venom over Black Panther? Some people was even saying Into the Spider-Verse should have been in there. Well, you dumb idiots. If you looked at the nominations list, you would have known that Into the Spider-Verse was nominated for Best Animated Feature and it won. Like, I knew it was going to win that too, because that was a very good movie, by the way. It's just the fact that they leave the most ridiculous comments because they are so butthurt with this film. Now, mind you, this movie won for Best Costume Design, which it deserved, Best Original Score, which it deserved, and Best Production Design, which it deserved. It didn't win Best Picture, which I knew it wasn't going to get, but they were upset that it got into that category, and that's when they wanted to start calling it overrated and stuff like that. Now, now mind you, they said Avengers. Now, imagine if Avengers got into the Best Picture category or knocked Black Panther out for it. I would not have been upset. I wouldn't have been making these butthurt comments like they are because it got over it. Because Avengers: Infinity War was a pretty decent film. It was pretty good. I can't wait for Endgame. It's the fact that it had an all-black cast, and you know how I know. If you go to the Instagram, if you have Instagram, go to the Marvel page, look under the picture that talks about Black Panther and its wins, and look at some of the people leave the comments saying it only got nominated for Best Picture because it had an all-black cast. And if it didn't get nominated, people would have said we were racist. That's what they're saying, and a whole bunch more. See, it's people like them that fuel the videos that I do. I don't even have to go out and really dig for stuff like this. People will bring me topics like these, or I will stumble across them on social media because people will tell on themselves each and every time. As a matter of fact, I'll do y'all a favor. What I will do is I will get the link to that particular picture, because some of y'all may not have Instagram. I will get the link to that picture. I will post it into the description box, and I will let you see for yourself what them comments were saying. And I'm telling you, I'm not even making any of this up. Some of you will like, I don't even have to look at them. I believe you because I've seen them. Or better yet, if you have a Twitter account, go onto Twitter, type in Black Panther in the word overrated, and look at the list of comments that are popping up. And most of them, if not all of them, are from them white nerds. I kid you not. But either way, congratulations to Black Panther on its 3 wins. I think the next award show is going to be the Image Awards, which I will watch. And that comes on at the end of March. Now, that's the award show that's more geared towards us black people, because that's pretty much like all the nominees for the most part. It's a good, pretty much 98% black. I know they throw a little bit of another race in there somewhere, but for the most part, it's a black award show, which doesn't get as much praise or as much I would say recognition as it deserves. But I'm just dropping a little birdie in your ear now. But y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I will talk to you in the next one.